Alexandra Eala reacts to reaching the Philippine Women's Open quarterfinals. Alexandra Eala has moved into the quarterfinals of the Philippine Women's Open after a straight sets win over Jimeno Sacatsim. Eala made a strong start to the week with an opening round victory over Alina Alexandra Eala, playing in front of a supportive home crowd in Manila. The Filipino rising star had also come through an early scare in her opening match, appearing to struggle physically before recovering to advance in 3 sets. She requested another medical timeout during the second round but pushed through to reach the last 8, where she'll face either Yulia Staradutseva or Yafan Wang next. Sacatsim hadn't won back-to-back matches since March 2023 and was just 2-14 in main draws for that season coming into this one. Her opening round opponent, Kyoka Okamura, had retired. Eala admitted afterwards that she was managing pain throughout the match but was relieved by how quickly things improved following her medical timeout. "It wasn't easy today," she said. "Even though I won 6-4 first set, it didn't feel like I was very comfortable out there. At first, I didn't want to use a painkiller because it usually makes me feel weird, but I decided when my physical therapist came on court. He really helped me decide what I should do and they just wanted to be careful." Who Alex Eala could face in the Philippine Women's Open final. If Eala manages to reach her third WTA final, she could meet any one of 4 possible opponents. One option is Donna Vekic, a former Wimbledon semifinalist who Eala recently beat at the ASB Classic. There's also Lin Zhu, who upset Mira Andreeva and Emma Raducanu at the 2025 Ningbo Open. Zhu once reached a career-high ranking of world number 31. Then there are Tatiana Prozorova and Sofia Kostelas, ranked 174th and 143rd, respectively. Prozorova knocked out top seed Tatiana Maria in the round of 16. A win in Manila would earn Eala 125 WTA points, which could move her up to number 41 in the world rankings, just behind American and leaked. Here's a creative, compelling piece, within 2,000 words, about Alexandra Eala's reaction to reaching the Philippine Women's Open quarterfinals, blending factual reporting with evocative narrative, emotion, and inspirational insight. Rising with the sun, Alexandra Eala's reaction to reaching the Philippine Women's Open quarterfinals. In the lush heart of Manila, on a radiant Wednesday afternoon at the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex, tennis fans, Filipino and foreign alike, witnessed a moment that felt both inevitable and electric. Alexandra Eala, the 20-year-old rising star of Philippine tennis, had just booked her spot in the quarterfinals of the Philippine Women's Open, cruising past Japan's Jimeno Sacatsim in a commanding 6-4, 6-0 victory. But this was more than a match. It was a story of resilience, identity, and heart, and Alex's reaction afterward was as telling as the scoreline itself. "Masaya, super enjoyable. Still breathing hard, racket in hand, beads of sweat glistening under the January sun, Alex took her post-match interview with a rare blend of satisfaction and poise. Her words were simple, yet resonant. "Masaya. Super enjoyable, I'm really happy with the win," she smiled, her voice steady but full of warmth. Even with the score, it was close throughout the whole match. "I'm really happy trying to collect my thoughts right now." In those moments, she captured something that transcended scoreboard numbers, a profound joy rooted not just in victory, but in overcoming pressure, expectation, and the unique energy of playing in her home country. The win wasn't always smooth. Sacatsim fought fiercely in the opening set, pushing Alex to dig deep and find her rhythm. But once Alex found that emotional and tactical groove, she dominated the second set, refusing to give up a single game and sealing her passage into the last 8. Battling within, me versus me. What struck many watching wasn't only Alex's level of tennis, but the way she articulated her mindset. In a candid reflection shortly after the match, she revealed how internal focus, not crowd noise, not opponent pressure, defined her performance. "There may be thousands in the stands and just one opponent across the court, but for me, the toughest battle is against myself," she said, a thoughtful calm in her tone. "It's me versus me." This idea, that self-competition is the greatest opponent, resonates deeply in sport and in life. For Alex, it suggests something beyond results, a commitment to growth, self-discipline, and the resilience required to thrive on tennis's demanding world stage. And yet, she wasn't blind to the crowd's influence. Local fans brought an atmosphere rarely seen in Philippine tennis, loud, passionate, and eager, and Alex admitted their energy did uplift her during pivotal moments of the match. What she didn't let seep into her psyche was pressure. Rather than feeling burdened by the home hope expectations, she embraced excitement, treating the crowd's support as fuel instead of demand. Beyond the win, the road ahead. In the quarterfinals, Alex was set to face Colombia's Camila Osorio, a seasoned competitor and the fifth seed of the tournament. That looming clash promised to be a test of tactical adaptability and mental fortitude. But what truly stood out during Alex's reaction wasn't just anticipation, it was confidence without arrogance. She spoke like an athlete ready to embrace the next challenge, not one daunted by it. "I feel good, I'm in a good space right now. My goals are still the same, to do my best in the next match." This attitude, grounded, focused, and self-aware, has become a hallmark of her growing presence on the WTA circuit. A journey woven with historic moments. To understand the significance of this quarterfinal achievement, it helps to see it as part of a larger tapestry of Alex's career, one that's been marked by both breakthrough moments and a continuous drive to elevate Philippine tennis to global stages. In 2025, she became the first Filipino player to win a main draw Grand Slam match at the US Open, rallying from a deep deficit to defeat a seeded opponent in a thrilling three-set encounter that ended in a match tiebreak. The emotional weight of that historic achievement was clear. She spoke of pride, gratitude, and the deep meaning of representing her country in elite competition. She also stunned the tennis world at the Miami Open, defeating world number 2 Iga Swiatek to reach the semifinals of a WTA 1000 event, an upset that made headlines globally. Each of these moments wasn't just a milestone in her own career, but a beacon for Filipino athletes and tennis fans. They testified to her capacity to compete and win against some of the best on the planet. Rooted in identity, inspired by the crowd. One of the most remarkable aspects of Alex's rise is how deeply intertwined it is with her identity, not just as a tennis player, but as a Filipino representing her nation on courts around the world. In Manila, this identity becomes even more potent. During the Philippine Women's Open, the stands were packed with fans waving flags, chanting encouragements, and following every point as if their own dreams were at stake. When Alex spoke of drawing energy from the crowd, she wasn't offering a perfunctory thanks. She was acknowledging an emotional connection, a collective investment that goes far beyond mere fandom. For many, that shared connection felt like a turning point for Philippine tennis.